So how are you? As for me, I have been out of my main Twitter account for a hot minute. It's just that it's been full of a lot of awful news for the past couple of weeks, starting with George Floyd's murder, and then Breonna Taylor's, and then the anti-terror bill happened. It was a lot to digest in, and so that kind of resulted to me having or experiencing panic attacks. So I decided to just go off of it, although I did check my notifications from time to time, just, to kind of see what's happening there. But aside from that, I was completely out of it. I came back just a couple, maybe a week ago, because I thought that things could have possibly gotten better. But nothing's really changed, except that a lot more bad news came out. Yeah, I love the world right now. It's such a beautiful place. One thing to know about me is that I'm currently studying communication. So yes, I'm a communication student, and all quarantine long, I've just been trying to finish readings and essays about journalism and such. And so one of the things that really stuck to me the most is that a democratic country with a restrained press does not have democracy. And as how Thomas Jefferson had put it, he said that he would rather have newspapers with no government than having a government with no newspapers. Because not having the press would mean that no one would know about what the government is up to. So, the current conviction of 2 journalists, I believe it was just last Saturday, June 14th, that conviction for a libel case, a cyber libel case, because of an article that's been written years and years ago, is not just an issue to the press, but it also poses a threat to us, the citizens, and to our freedom. It really is concerning, because next thing you know, you might not be able to open your Twitter account anymore and post your opinions online. Anyway, while the talk on the topic of the anti-terror bill is somewhat, just somewhat subsiding, I think that it's really, really important that we continue on speaking up about it, that the conversations would still keep on going, because, I don't know, I'm just thinking that these other things, like Maria Ressa and Ray Santos Jr.'s conviction, could be a diversion of sorts. Anyway, I've also seen a lot of tweets using the hashtag Iha Ako, and I believe that Frankie Pangilinan had started it after the emergence of Ben Tulfo's tweet, which I think I've seen that. I did see it, but I can't exactly remember what he said, but I think it was along the lines of women needs to stop wearing provocative outfits because the beasts will always be there. When I saw the tweets of people sharing their experiences using that hashtag, it really enraged me and also got me so freaking confused, because I couldn't fathom the fact that normal processing people actually did all those ridiculous acts, especially to literal children. Like, there were some that have been assaulted at age 6, and there were even reports of grandmothers being harassed. In what world does touching a woman's intimate parts sound acceptable? Because really, no matter the reason, it is unacceptable. It cannot be justified. And what kills me more is knowing that there are people that is trying to defend such acts, saying that, well, it's just the nature of men. If that is your nature, then you probably need to get checked. Anyway, before things get too heated up, I kind of want to explain to you guys why we're having this conversation right now, why I chose to do this as my first video. I wanted to start this channel off with talking about things that we wouldn't normally talk about with our friends when we're hanging out, because first off, I want to make y'all comfortable with it, because this is primarily what I'm gonna do, just, you know, have random conversations, mostly deep ones at that. And second, I wanted to sort of help with normalizing it. I know people are so sick and tired of that word, but it's the only word that fits. So yeah, I just kind of wanna normalize it, normalize talking about politics and whatnot in our everyday conversations. And so the next two clips that you will be seeing are just me and my friends talking to each other about why speaking up is important for them, because as you just saw, I've pretty much just spoken up about my own views and I guess opinions on the current issues that we are facing right now. Because aside from encouraging you guys to start conversing about these things with your friends, I also wanted to encourage you to speak up. Now, I know that I am pretty much just a nobody here. I mean, I don't even have like 20 subscribers. I wanted to still use the small voice that I have to at least make a bit of a difference, because I believe that that's better than doing nothing at all.
For me, speaking up is very important, especially in this time. Hindi ko alam, pero in this time kasi parang in our season, in our generation, ang dami nang nagsispeak up sa atin. Pero at the same time, ang dami rin namang hindi. And it's very important in this generation kasi alam mo naman, ang dami nang nangyayari. So parang if we don't speak up, pag hindi tayo nag-speak up sa certain things na kailangan na mag-speak up tayo, mas lalong, parang mas lalong magkakaroon ng confusion sa mga tao. Parang hindi nila, ayun nga, parang hindi nila maki-clear out or hindi nila maiisip ng ayos kung ano ba talaga yung mga nangyayari if no one is speaking up, di ba? So parang ang nangyayari sa atin is walang nagsa-speak up, hindi educated enough yung mga tao sa mga nangyayari sa paligid natin. And walang mangyayari kung puro ganito na lang tayo, di ba? Parang nakikita mo naman yung nangyayari sa paligid natin ngayon. Basically, if walang nagsa-speak up, patuloy at patuloy mangyayari yung mga ganung bagay.
I think it is very important kasi it shows clarity. It also shows awareness. Halimbawa, may tatay tapos may anak. And halimbawa yung anak niya merong requirements sa school na kailangan ng bond paper and ng pentel pen. So, how will the father know na kailangan ng anak ng ganong requirements sa school kung hindi magsi-speak up yung anak about it? So, pag nagsabi yung anak na ito yung kailangan, so magiging aware yung magulang. So, it shows clarity between the two of them. So, there's communication. You know what? People might think na mababaw lang yun na yung pagsasalita mo. You think na wala namang makikinig, especially what is happening around us. You know what? Your voice is very important. And it has an effect. So, pakita bigyan ng another example. Like, what recently just happened sa 72-year-old na nakalaya, diba? Hindi magiging aware yung mga tao dun sa situation na yon if no one started to talk about that situation. If no one spoke up about it. And dahil doon, nung nalaman ng mga tao, maraming tumulong dun sa 72-year-old driver na yon. So, look at the effect. Look how big the effect is. Grabe na natulungan niyo yung 72-year-old na driver. You know what? Every voice counts. Kahit isa lang yan, sobrang laki mong impact. Sobrang laking natutulong mo. So, alam mo yun, pag nadagdagan pa kayo na nadagdagan, ganun yung magiging effect. A lot of people will be aware of it, and yung voice mo na yon, it can turn into action. But ayun, as I encourage you to speak up, please be careful din naman sa mga sasabihin nyo. Be mindful on whatever you're going to say. Do your research. Yun, speak up to spread the right information. Speak up what is right. And speak up for our country. It's your right. Hashtag para sa bayan. So, ayun.
Now to end this, I just kind of want to leave you with this message or these reminders. First off, speaking up should not be pressuring. I know that it'll be so amazing if all of us actually spoke up online about social and political issues and, you know, fighting for our rights and others as well. But I do understand that it's not for everyone. And so, please, do not pressure someone to speak up online, because that's not the only way to make a difference or to at least do something to fight against a problem. Please do not dismiss the efforts that people are doing offline, because they can also make a difference. Lastly, when you participate in healthy discourses with your friends, please do not enter it with the initial notion that you are right, because you are simply defeating the purpose of it. It's a way to see things from a different perspective, because we obviously have, you know, different lenses on how we look at the society. What I'm trying to say really is just to have an open mind when you have these type of conversations. And I think that's it. I'll be leaving a couple of links down below to resources so that you guys could also ponder upon the topics that I have just kind of talked about. And there will also be some petitions that you can sign, as well as links to places where you can donate in, and also YouTube videos that you can watch, wherein all the ad revenues will be donated to charities that support the hashtag Black Lives Matter movement. All you really have to do is not skip the ads. It's that easy. If you don't want to watch the video though, you can just play it on mute and just let it do its thing. I'd also love to learn from you guys, so I hope that we can try starting conversations down below in the comment section. But you may also message me on my Instagram and Twitter. My username is right here, so I hope you could do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week for another conversation. Yeah, but thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.